To the Voice of Metal, where we talk about all things metal. And just, just in case beforehand, I think I might be having a few internet problems, and it might be like that, where it stalls out on me. So, just, and be aware that might happen a few other times while I'm on live. So, if you crave pure 90s aggression with a modern heavy groove, and then you're in the right place right here, right now at the Voice of Metal. We are counting down 20 unrelenting groove heavy alternative builds on raw power and zero compromise. There you go. From the underground fury of modern heavyweights, this countdown delivers impact from 20 to 1. So stay tuned, and don't forget, while you're here, don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe. Without you guys, there would be no metal music, right? And they wouldn't be able to do what they do and fill the venues. So do me a favor, say thank you for all the people that help out during those shows, because I'm sure they love it. Why it's doing that, but we're gonna keep trying to. So the song from Dax and Roxy. It's an adrenaline fueled hard rock groove anthem about breaking free of restraint, inserting dominance, and stepping boldly into uncharted high voltage territory. The next one is Parasite from Dying Wish. It's furious metallic hardcore track targeting toxic, predatory individuals who leech emotional energy, delivering with serrated riffs and venomous screams. Um, Monsters is the next one from the Butcher Babies. An aggressively alt metal assault confronting inner demons, psychological trauma, and internal struggle to maintain control into darker impulsive to take over. I'm No Angel from Drain STH, a down tuned, sludge infused 90s groove track exploring unapologetic, self identifying, rejecting sociological expectations of purity, and embracing one's darkest, rebellious nature. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Um, Number five is Conquer from Conquer Divide. A driving metalcore anthem about overcoming systematic obstacles, resilience in the face of betrayal, and rising above through unity and sheer willpower. Hello, how's it going? How are you doing, man? Glad to see you here. I've been having a little bit of an issue with the internet, so I may be cutting in and out, so you guys know ahead of time. Since you guys are watching live right now, there was a few people at the very beginning. There's more people now. So number six, or I should say, I'm not gonna go to number six because they're all screwed up. Blood Pigs from Otep is a scattering, politically charged new metal uh, diatribe against corporate greed, um, government corruption, and societal consumption of human suffering. Post Mortem is the next one from Infected Rain. It's a gut wrenching examination of an emotional decay and grief, exploring what remains of the human psychology after enduring catastrophic psychological pain. There you go. No, the next one is called Spit from Kitty, which I think I've heard directed squarely on the conceding industry's critics and fake friends who doubt their legitimacy and delivered with biting defiance. There you go. Vicious Cycle from Sumo Psycho is a high energy punk metal crossover depicting an exhausting trap of toxic behavioral loops with destructive habits and a chaotic fight to break the pattern. There you go. I kind of like that. That's not interesting. This is one of my, pretty good favorites of this one. Next band that's coming up is Horror. In this moment is a powerful industrial metal anthem reclaiming the degrading label, transforming it into a badge of female empowerment and moral elevation and personal strength. There you go. Circle with Me by Spirit Box is an atmospheric yet crushing piece exploring vulnerability, spiritual exhaustion, and the psychological energy of hope and despair while searching for peace. What's that? Hello, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Cool. I got PlayStation K1 and I think Galley Vader West. I think I don't know what the last part of it is. I apologize. That's a long one. That's a real long one. How are you doing? Pretty awesome. You gotta check this out. Actually, some of these are kind of fair well known bands, but not everybody might know who they are. So check them out. Oh, and here's one that I was gonna watch and I didn't see because, long story short, they had a Rockies game playing at the same time they were going to be there. So the parking was really outrageously expensive. I wanted to go, but yeah, yeah, 30, 40, $50 for parking because of the game. Nah. So Pieces is the name of the song. Ginger is a dynamic, progressive metal masterpiece, constraining delicate and introspective jazz verses and explosive guttural fury to illustrate the turbulent duality of a human emotion. Judas is the name of the song from Fozzy, Fozzy, is a massive groove-driven stadium anthem exploring a interracial guilt and self-sabotage that becomes a betrayal of your own values and harming those closest to you. There you go. The next one is Holy Roller from Spirit Box, which I'm sure some people might have heard. A unrelent, a relentless, down-tuned heavyweight track targeting religious hypocrisy, uh, de- uh, deceitful spiritual leaders, and a psychological control exerted over vulnerable followers. There you go. Brackish from Kitty is a defensive late '90s underground staples without about escaping, abuse and one-sided dynamic and severe ties to someone who drags you into murky depths. And actually, I've heard a lot of stuff from Kitty. They're really good. Very awesome band. Apex Predator from OTEP is a predatory base-heavy focus on survival instincts of top positions in an unforgiving world. So I apologize for that. It kind of has been going in and out quite a bit. The next one is Vivid from Infected Rain, which is definitely a good band. An emotionally charged groove track detailing the clarity that comes after mental collapse, capturing the transaction of dissertation and acute raw awareness. I want to make sure that I said that right. I speak astronomy from Ginger, an intricate progressive groove journey exploring existential wonder of cosmic detachment and the vast scale of human consensus of relative to the universe. There you go. Um, a defensive state of sisterhood, solidarity, and unwavering resilience, standing as a collective battle cry against alienation and the industry doubt. Industry doubt. There you go. I think yeah. Okay, I want to make sure I said that right. Um, so I'm glad that we had a new person here, and I hope they maybe stopped not only stopped in but may subscribe to the channel too. And if you haven't done so far, please do so because it definitely helps the channel out. It helps it grow. Last time I knew we were at 550, no 59, so we'll be almost close to 560, which would really be a huge help to the channel. Eventually, like I said before, and I'll say it again, if we get enough, I'm hoping subscribers that maybe, like I said, I can get, say, hey, I've got blank subscribers. I would love to have you on my channel. I figured, if you guys do an interview, that we actually can do that. Have I seen Megadeth live? Yes, I have. I did. I actually didn't go to this concert. I kind of borrowed this from my son. Shh. He borrowed one of my shirts, so I should. He left this behind. I thought, okay, I can borrow his shirt too. But anyway, um, it's a Megadeth and Lamb of God shirt. Anyway, what's that? How many times? So far, just one. I'm hoping to see him twice. I want to see him more, but it seems like it's like never the right time to go. Unfortunately, like either money wise or I hate when that happens. I'm sorry. Anyway, like I said before, what I'm hoping to do and accomplish is to hopefully interview some of the bands. So I figured if I have, 1,000 people or even 500, whatever it is, if somebody would like to come on here, they get some free publicity for them and the band a little bit. We mention them, their band, and talk to them about themselves. I mean, yeah, granted, everybody knows about the music, and if they don't know the music, then they have to go check it out. That's what I'm gonna say. But I mean, if they got a new project, of course we're gonna mention it on here because I think that's important. I think that's a great way to start off the interview is say, hey, I got a new album. Go check it out. Go to your local stores, whatever, downloads, online to check it out. Play the songs are really cool. Um, yeah, so that'd be kind of awesome. The first on the tour dates that we're going to talk about is Spirit Box. To Sami C UK and European tour of 2026. They're going to be in Glasgow, Nottingham. That's kind of cool. Manchester, London, Prague, and Amsterdam from December 12th to October 9th. Ginger, Dying Wish are the two supporting acts, which would be awesome. Promoting to Sami C. And just so you know, not all the. I'm sure there's more probably to their tour, possibly. A lot of that stuff available to people. So this is the same one. Ginger, they're the open supporting act for the other one. Basically the same thing. Um, well, I guess they got a different date, January 23rd, 2026. Oh, wait a minute, that's 2026. Okay, this is 2026. Never mind. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Well, anyway, these are in the past. I don't know. Maybe this is an earlier concert they did, but they are going to be opening for the other band, so that's probably why they're on here. Anyway, Kitty is a world tour, Fire World Tour 2026. They're going to be in Manchester, London, Carthrax, Fort Worth, and Huntington. From I think this is music. Oh, that's probably the people who sell the tickets. It's a music festival wizard. I've never heard that one before. I'll have to check that out. August 10th of 2026 from to November 14th, 2026 is a festival lineup of direct headliners. Oh, and direct headliners. So basically, it's bands that were probably local, I'm assuming. Album promotion is Fire. Infected Rain is going to be the Mutation Phase World Tour 2026. London, Paris, Madrid, Venice, Warsaw, and Las Vegas from March. See, this one's old too. Supporting acts as Butcher Babies and the Black Spikes. Um, Dying Wish is European and UK Era Run 2026. It's a Spirit Box alongside Ginger. So Ginger is going to be busy, apparently, it seems like, because it looks like they're opening for Dying Wish. I think maybe Dying Wish was with the other band. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. So they're going to be all together. So yeah, you already knew that stuff. It's the same thing. So anyway, so watch Ginger and Dying Wish. There you go. And was it Dying Wish? Yeah. No, Spirit Box. Spirit Box and Dying Wish, I think, are the other is the other one. So no, Spirit Box alongside Ginger. Okay. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. Hello, Poe. What's up? Okay, that's interesting. Michael A. Bradley. Is that who I think it is? Maybe not. Maybe it's somebody else. Anyway, I just want to say thanks for watching. I do appreciate all the love and support you guys have shared with me. Just like a one big metal family. And also, oh, I forgot there is one message or piece of tidbit of news. Well, besides Sid Vicious actually getting kicked out of Slipknot, we don't know exactly, getting fired, whatever. Out of the band, I haven't heard anything yet about that. What actually happened? Um, Unless there is some news I haven't seen yet. But yeah, it's kind of interesting how that happened. Like a bunch of other people, things have happened over the years with Slipknot. But also, there is a new song from the Violent Hour. It's called Scream Major. So go check it out. It's really good. It's kind of interesting. It's not quite the same as some of the other ones. I will say that much. Actually, I like the other ones, but I think I like this even more. I think it's just more feels like what she's like in a way with a musical style to a point. I could be wrong. It's kind of a hard rock side of it, and also vocals. She kind of does the same thing a little bit. So check it out. It's really good. You'll love it. I'm pretty sure you will. It's definitely different. I like it because it's a little more fresh. I think there's just something about there are songs that kind of get your attention. Well, this is one I think that really gets your attention. I heard it quite a few times the first time I heard it just to kind of get soak it up. Kind of like most songs. I usually do that for everything, but unless I got a full album, I usually tend to say, okay, which ones do I like the best, and then I'll kind of play those over and over again, and then I'll listen to some of the other ones later. I think it's kind of like Metallica's one. Some of them are really good, and the other ones, they're okay. They're not that great, but it is what it is. So thanks for watching. Take care, you guys, and I'm sorry about last Friday. Definitely not the best situation, but um, long story. Um, but thank you for watching. Take care, you guys, and you guys have a wonderful night. And thanks again for all your support. It means the world to me. The one other thing, if you guys could do, is try to put some more watch hours in if you can. Play in the background while you're busy doing something, and listen. To some of the other videos. That'd be very helpful. I guess apparently they have a massive amount of watch hours you gotta put in order to, or people viewing watch hours to get a long, I guess to get monetized, which is kind of crazy. They go through that because a long time ago when I actually had a YouTube channel, my channel that was just me, my personal stuff. They had actually I could monetize, which is kind of crazy. So, and I wish that the internet would not dissipate so quickly. It's crazy. So a bit in this video. So hopefully that will help stay or get better. Hopefully next Friday and Saturday. So thanks for watching. Take care. Don't forget to head bang, like, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. And take care. Have a good night.